Now we're going to set up and do what is called a meeting invite, or where you invite multiple people to a meeting. And again, there's multiple ways you can do it. I personally like to start with selecting the time I want the meeting. So let's say I want this meeting on Wednesday the 4th from 1:30 to 2:30. I highlight that time and then I get the pop-up when I release the mouse, create the title, and then I come here to more options. I can verify the date and time. If this was a recurring meeting, I could come here and set the pattern. Adding a location is important. Again, if this was your personal calendar, not a test calendar like this one is, the Hangouts or the Meet would be there automatically, as would the notification. You can create this calendar event in any calendar you have edit, access, or hire. So if you are the support person for an administrator and you're tasked with creating a meeting for him or her, you would put the meeting in their calendar by clicking on this, selecting the appropriate calendar. The meeting invite would go out as it was from you on behalf of that person. You can change the color. Again, this is same basic stuff. Here with a meeting, the description becomes even more important. You want to let the people who are being invited to this meeting know what it's about. You can also add an attachment if you have an agenda or information that you want to pass on ahead of time to the participants in this meeting. You can be a Microsoft Word document, it can be a Google Doc. In fact, when you click on the attachment, it takes you to your Google Drive. If it happens to be a Word document or a PDF that's not in Google Drive, you can come here to the upload option. Again, give a good description. Once you have your description, then you can come over here and you can add guests. Now, before we add guests, I want to talk about this section here. What can a guest do? You can have it where the guest could modify this event and make changes to it. Once you say they can modify the event, then you've automatically given them permissions to invite other people and to see the guest list. You can also limit that. You may want only this group and not for them to be able to invite others, and you may not want them to see the guest list, but you control all of that right here. To invite people, you can just click in the Add Guest option, and this will be blacked out for the actual video. Once you've selected your guest, then you can come to this option over here, Find a Time. And when you click on Find a Time, it's going to show you, you see here in my test account, you see the gray bar that represents when I wanted to have the appointment, but I can see that at least one of the people who are invited to this meeting, they are not available during that time frame. So Google gives us the ability to come over here below the list of attendees, and there's an option that says suggested times. And I can click on that, and it tells me that on April 5th at 1 p.m. all of the participants can attend. And if that's what I wanted to do, I could click here. It's automatically going to update the time here, and then I would hit save. When you hit save, Google's going to prompt you, do you want to send an invitation to the guest? If this was an actual appointment that I wanted to do, then yes, I would say send the invitation. Because this is a test, I won't send that now. But once you've done that, this goes into their calendar, and you will see when they accept and decline by going to the guest list, opening up the appointment, and you'll see a little check mark. And you can refer to the images that are in the documentation. For those of you who are going through this class in one of my Canvas courses, you'll be able to see that information. So, and see what that looks like. So that is how you set up a meeting. And hopefully that was helpful. Have a great day.